Hi guys, I am back with another stream. Um, so I did redo the season, not redo, but like skip the season. Um, so yeah, Triple Lawrence, J.K. Dobbins. No, I don't remember. I don't remember if um I'm gonna look because I cannot remember if I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see what I did. Um, I'm just trying to see if I did trade. Yeah, so I did trade Baker Mayfield away from the Cowboys. I just thought it was very unfair for him in his situation, so I brought him back. So, yeah. So, I do have Terry McLaurin and CD, Amari Cooper. Khalil Mack has 10 sacks. Garrett 15.5. So I did decide to I did make it in the playoffs. I made it all the way to divisional. I was kind of hoping for us going 8-9. Okay. Sorry if I sound like very quiet, and if I sound weird, it's because I probably just woke up, which I did. Who the heck is this? Actually, no. Okay. Okay. Lordy.
These players are on the last year of their contract.
Alright, let's go all the way. I will. I'm just bring it down to 15. Actually, no, that. Yeah. Oh, I need a middle linebacker. I'm keeping Rodney Harrison. I'm gonna keep David Njoku, 5 years. I think that was a lot, but no, I want to keep him. Alright, who do I franchise tag? I guess I could franchise tag him. Let's see. Sure. I'll sign you, Young Hoku. Antonio Brown. Not anyone. Okay. Do I don't know who I need. I need a center. That's 33. I'm just looking on the leagues here. Yeah, it was him. No, it wasn't. That's who it was. Okay. Let's see. Who is my center? Okay. Because I don't know who they are. I have no draft picks. I could. I'm a, let's see. I don't want someone old. Who do I want? DK. Jarvis. 29. Julio Jones is 33. 23. No. Detroit is 27. $33. Jerry Judy, 23. Oh, sorry. Nico Hardman. Dang, this is hard to find out who I want to get. Ooh, no, that's no. DJ Clark Jr. I mean, alright, wait, what did I say? I thought that was Aaron Rodgers. Alright. Brian Edwards. Jefferson. Rashard Bateman. Defensive tackle. Marquise Brown. Sharp. Alright. Maybe. Let's see. So, yeah. Alright. Oh, ouch. Huh. Um, alright, that's fine. Alright. Lordy. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna skip this week. See who I get. Yeah. Alright.
Today,
Alright.
from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Alrighty.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Alright. Hold on. I gotta find something. Okay. Oh, great. Dislocated shoulder. So it does look like Deshaun Watson will be out for this whole season. So let me put in Baker Mayfield. Alright.
Mayfield on play action. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Minka. Now the ball comes loose. And the Browns are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
I didn't know that Pittsburgh had an old stadium, to be honest. Three Rivers Stadium, whatever.
Just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 16 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown.
I was so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game, because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working, and they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Play fake. Mayfield. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. And that's the second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to one remaining. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. But look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game.
Dang, the Giants are 2-0.
93 yards.
And when I watch them operate, I see a unit that's playing with extreme confidence. Offensive line, tight ends, wide receivers. You see a group that wants their number 8 rusher in the league end up being in the top 5 before it's over. Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a give, running left is Harris. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He chalked that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's
that up
down.
as a 4-yard loss.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. He can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now Mariota. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Boswell's kick is good.
Yeah.
And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So the opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that
Donovan's
celebration
People's
comes later
Jones.
if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Browns drive about to get started. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
That was weird.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cut.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Amari Cooper, his third touchdown now on the year.
Third?
The Browns have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Well, there to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mariota now. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Throwing, Mariota. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
Dang
And he
it.
will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I thought I can get that.
The play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From just shy of midfield, Mariota, he gets it complete to Harris. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. To play in this first half, 7-3, our score. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
2nd down and 7. Mariota. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for
Sorry.
a first. This is 3rd down. Now Mariota. Rolling to his right. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. But nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate it.
It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And I think the Browns got it. They did. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. CeeDee Lamb. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Oh, wait, how many?
Cool down for the point after.
Alright, if you guys are watching this, a new podcast will be out today. I got some good news.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
So yeah, I'll write all this
Those are
down.
the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6.
Alright.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded right around the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Okay.
Marcus
So
Mariota
that is
getting ready
good.
to go again here on offense. And he's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambling man.
And obviously that can break down a defense, but a lot of it is just that they just get trapped with worrying about it so much that other things break down as well. You know, you break the huddle, and you're not just playing what comes out at you. You're like, oh, God, don't let him outside of the pocket. Don't let him beat us with his legs. And then he starts to beat you other ways.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Mariota's throw complete there to Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Alright, so I did get some news. That's why it's taking me a little while to do this.
I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. Dancing to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Buzz down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Yeah.
2nd and 10.
I know I didn't know why, they looked at the replay. Like I did.
To throw, Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he is going to
says Njoku.
down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 37. And this one is right through. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recovered, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. The Steelers will get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Takes it at the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just
so I'm gonna play this this whole game, and then I will.
The Steeler offense here,
I'm gonna
ready for their next
broadcast.
drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
Okay, come here.
I think this game is still taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Play fake. Mariota. And his throw is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity.
I thought I was going to get a
be
flag.
able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Go. Where'd he go?
On second down, this is Harris. Well, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. And I think the Browns got it. They did.
Honestly, I wasn't even paying attention.
And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was it 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. The knee, in fact, down before this ball comes loose. And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that challenge, a successful one. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Mariota now after the fumble recovery. Out to his left. Mariota so nimble, sliding to the ground with a 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mariota. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a
Oh,
great
man.
shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to
That's
fall
cool.
out of field goal range.
Or is it?
Another try after the first down sack. Mariota, and that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay.
What the
now,
heck?
you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. And he is caught by Smith-Schuster. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
That literally made no sense.
Juju Smith-Schuster, 38 yards. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point.
Watch me block it. Oh, bro, I thought it was gonna block it.
Up through the goalpost. It's 17-10. So they drive 4 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell now.
That touchdown shouldn't have been even counted, but or whatever. That should have been like a pick. That's fine.
Donovan Peoples-Jones now from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it.
Battery!
Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play that time for Cleveland. Pretty good play by both the thrower and the catcher there, Charles. 3rd down.
Thrower and the catcher.
And what I liked about the play was his receivers understanding that everything wasn't on time back in the pocket. Rhythm was off a little bit. He adjusted as well and gave them a chance to complete that play.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll run with Chubb. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
I'm determined on getting this with Nick Chubb. Get off me. Told you.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
For the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Young Way Koo.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
When I am done with this game, I'm gonna get off the broadcast and maybe go to sleep.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Here's the throw to his running back. It's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. To throw Mariota. Johnson nice grab. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Boy, that conversion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
What the heck?
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. To throw is Mariota. He's going to let this one go deep. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over.
Hold on. That's it. I wanna. Hold on. Alright. Sorry, that was beautiful.
Following the interception, Mayfield.
So that's not even who I threw it to.
Interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Out of his end zone, Mayfield. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play that time for Cleveland.
Even with the big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
I did not mean to back off like that.
The turning point they need. Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are right back in this football game. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. He won't get in, but they are going to have the football in a great spot. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
All right, come on.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Is that not holding?
Up, they'll spot it right at the 7. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
God, these refs play like they play with Tom Brady. I see the number 12. Oh, gotta be on their side.
Working out of the gun, Mariota, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
All right.
A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again. And in the early going, the running game, as we see the numbers, it just wasn't on point. Well, now it's gotten more true to form.
And sometimes it takes a little while for an offensive line to get in sync, because early in the game, defenses throw different patterns at you, different formations, different sets, and you might not block them quite the way you want to, but as you start to get into a groove and you figure out what they're doing, now it all comes together.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Oh, I tried to pitch it back.
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Go.
Chubb.
Well, dang.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that play.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
I can't find anyone open.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
There it goes.
Amari Cooper with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Marcus Mariota and the offense heading back out for their next possession. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans
Jesus.
not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it, and it's intercepted at the goal line. It's picked
Terrible idea.
TJ Watt. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. Boy, people are really happy about those picks. Any fantasy team that has this defense.
A first down throw for Mariota. Finding Harris over the middle. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Okay.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Mariota's throw completes a Fryermuth.
All right.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Mariota again. Here's Fryermuth again. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Mariota on first down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. To throw again on 2nd down. Mariota, he gets this one to Johnson. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Mariota now to throw on first down. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Go.
One last shot now for Mariota. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Touchdown! Juju Juice Smith-Schuster with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. A good drive that time is over 9 plays in all. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Browns, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll be on the road next week for a match.
Alright. Alright. That's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Podcast coming later today. If you did enjoy, click the like button. Share it, ring the bell, subscribe, all those things. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, peace.